God says, this message is for you. It's not random. It's not a coincidence. It's divine. This is the moment your heart has been praying for, aching for, and needing, quietly, desperately, behind your smile. This is the hour that has been marked in heaven for your divine reversal. Archangel Michael says, a big change is coming into your life. Something unexplainable. Something irreversible. Something that will move you from begging to becoming the blessing. This month will not end the same way it started. It will not finish in the sorrow you've been silently carrying. It will end in the glory that has been secretly prepared for you when no one was watching. But if you ignore this message, you will keep crying in places you should have been rejoicing. Don't hurt heaven again by skipping this. It's just for you. God says, the tears you cried in secret are not in vain. I have seen your pillow soaked with prayers that had no words, just groans, gasps, and the ache of being misunderstood. I saw when you wanted to walk away from everyone because you knew something deep was wrong. This message is your confirmation. That uneasy feeling wasn't confusion. It was my spirit trying to tell you, your exit is near. You're not crazy for wanting to disappear. You were hearing heaven call you out of places your destiny has outgrown. The season of delay is dying. A divine interruption is coming. But only for those who don't ignore this message. You're being summoned. Type Amen to claim blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, a name was whispered in heaven last night. It was yours. An angel was released carrying a breakthrough sealed with your name. But the enemy knows what's coming. That's why the spiritual attacks got worse. That's why they suddenly started withdrawing from you. That's why it seems like everything is going silent right before the miracle. Listen to me now. If you miss this instruction, your sorrow may be extended. But if you obey what I say in this moment, everything will shift like lightning. The job will appear. The healing will move. The person will call. The door will open. The delay will break. The money will flow. The truth will rise. The trap will fail. The curse will fall. The relationship that was sent to deceive you will be exposed in full light. Don't ignore this. It is not just another message. It is the very last warning before the heavens flip the script. God says, I have been watching the one you are still holding on to. But they are not holding you with the same hands. Their words and their intentions are not aligned. That person who used to mean everything to you is hiding something. Their smile is not clean. But I'm not revealing this to hurt you. I'm revealing this to free you. You will cry if you stay where I'm trying to pull you from. You will lose more than peace. You will lose yourself. But if you dare to break that tie before the end of this month, I will show you a love that doesn't make you question your worth. I will send someone who doesn't make you doubt your place in their life. A love that is rooted in honor, not hidden agendas. Type Amen to receive this shift. There is a door that is about to close, but another one will open immediately, only if you're positioned in the right space. You don't have time to remain in indecision anymore. This is not the season for hesitation. This is the month where every yes and every no will shape your destiny. I am not telling you to fear. I am telling you to discern. Who you listen to in this season matters. Who you trust right now matters. Who you ignore matters. Your destiny is sensitive. One careless connection can rob you of 10 years of preparation. One obedient step can release 10 years of reward. Choose wisely. Move quickly. Listen deeply. God says, I saw you breaking down yesterday. I saw how you almost gave up and told yourself, maybe it's just not meant for me. I watched you fight tears, pretending everything is okay while your soul was shattering inside. I let you feel that ache, not to punish you, but to position you. Because I'm moving. Because I'm shifting your entire story. Because I'm about to make them regret how they treated you. And I'm about to make you realize why it never worked with them. I'm going to show you why you had to be rejected. Why you had to walk alone. Why you had to cry behind closed doors. Because everything that was crushing you was preparing you for the glory that's about to crash into your life. But don't skip this. You've waited too long to miss this moment now. Type Amen to break delay and receive peace. Archangel Michael says, this is a final warning. The same table where they pretended to love you, someone laughed after serving you with their intentions. Don't sit at that table again. Don't return to that conversation. Don't reply to that message. That connection is cursed. That presence is polluted. They spoke about you in a room you were never meant to enter again. I am sending your angel to pull you out of what you're still defending. The reason you keep breaking down is because you're trying to resurrect what I already buried. Move on. Move forward. I'm already waiting for you on the other side of this pain. But you must let go. God says, this month is marked. A divine shift will take place in the final week. Something dramatic will change without warning. But those who ignored this message will only see it happen for others. Don't miss what is yours because of pride, distraction, or disbelief. What I've written for you cannot be erased by man, but it can be delayed by your inaction. Choose obedience. Choose faith. Choose now. Type Amen for Restoration 111. I have already spoken to someone about you. Yes, someone in power. Someone who has the resources. Someone who is not intimidated by your potential. Someone who will lift you instead of compete with you. You don't even know their face yet. But they already heard your name. They are already watching you from afar. I sent them as a surprise. They will find you this month. But you must be ready. You must be clean. You must be free from fake friendships, emotional leeches, and romantic lies. Because if you're entangled with what's false, you will miss the real. You will overlook the blessing. You will dismiss the miracle thinking it's just another moment. And you will cry again. But this time, you'll cry because you missed what was custom-made for your story. Don't skip this part. This is your turning point. The month started with heaviness, with uncertainty, with confusion. But it will end with healing, with clarity, with confirmation, with divine visitations. If you believe, you will see it. If you ignore this, you will only hear about it happening for others. The choice is yours. Heaven is watching. Angels are aligning. Your name is being spoken. Your blessing is on the edge of release. Your enemies are trembling. Your season is shifting. Your heart is healing. But your response will determine how fast it manifests. Type Amen to unlock what's sealed with your name. God says, no more delay. No more pretending to be okay. No more hiding behind strength. I know how tired you are. I know how long you've carried others while having no one to carry you. I know what you lost. I know how you were betrayed. I know what they said behind your back. I know how they used your love and discarded your worth. I was there for all of it. And now, I am here to restore you. But I will not restore what is fake. I will not rebuild what I did not ordain. I will only bless what I built. So if you walk away from what's breaking you, I will reveal what was always meant to bless you. Don't miss what's coming. Don't skip this message. Don't waste another tear on what I already warned you about. Type Amen to prepare for Divine Reversal 444. You were not born to suffer endlessly. You were not made to be a placeholder in someone else's life. You were created to walk in purpose, to speak with boldness, and to love without fear. But your story cannot evolve until you stop shrinking to fit spaces that suffocate your destiny. You're about to see who you really are. You're about to become everything they said you'd never be. You're about to inherit the blessing that your bloodline has been crying out for. Generations before you dreamed of this moment. Don't let their cries go unanswered. Don't let your future be aborted by indecision. Don't let this divine hour pass you by. It's just for you. Don't try to skip this. God says, I have waited for this moment. I have waited for the hour when you would slow down just enough to hear me. The noise has been loud. The pressure, heavy. The confusion, thick. But even in the chaos, I have been calling you. And now, this message is the last warning before the shift begins. This is not random. This is not a scroll or a distraction. This is a divine interruption. This is me. I am the Lord your God, and I am telling you clearly, a big change is coming into your life. And nothing, absolutely nothing, will remain the same. You need to understand the weight of this month. You need to grasp the urgency in the air. Heaven has already opened your case. Angels are standing ready. But what you do in these final days of this month will decide whether you walk out with joy or stay locked in regret. This month will not end the way it started. You began this month tired. You began it hoping, doubting, and trying to stay strong. You felt forgotten, overlooked, and maybe even cursed. But I never stopped watching. I never stopped planning. I never stopped loving you. I've seen the nights you cry into your pillow, hiding the tears from everyone who thinks you're fine. I saw the betrayal. I saw who left. I saw who pretended to support you while secretly hoping you failed. I watched you keep walking when it would have been easier to give up. And now heaven has recorded your tears. And I refuse to let you end this month the way it began. But this is where you must listen. Because if you ignore this message, if you scroll past it, if you roll your eyes, if you treat it like it's just another message, you will stay in the cycle that's been stealing your joy. You will always keep crying in the same place, over the same pain, because you refused to obey when I tried to shift you. I am not angry at you. I am trying to rescue you. You have asked me to move. You've cried for a sign. You've begged for relief. And this is it. This message is your sign. This is the signal that the drought is ending. But you cannot bring an old mindset into a new season. You cannot cling to what is familiar and expect the unfamiliar blessings I have prepared. This change is bigger than a new job, a new relationship, or a new opportunity. This change is a spiritual shaking. It will expose what needs to go. It will remove what you didn't even know was harming you. It will make you uncomfortable before it blesses you. But it will save your life. I am closing doors that your emotions are still trying to keep open. I am ending conversations you're still trying to revive. I am removing access from people who are no longer assigned to your journey. You don't understand it now. You think you're being punished. But I am only protecting your promise. You cannot see what I see. You don't know what I know. That's why I need you to trust me. This month ends in glory. But only for those who obey. This month ends in restoration. but only for those who let go. This month ends in breakthrough, but only for those who stop pretending to be okay and actually surrender. You have carried so much weight trying to be strong. You've said, "I'm fine," so many times when you were breaking inside. But I have seen the cracks. I have seen the places where your faith started to bleed. And still, I chose you. Still, I have a plan. Still, I am making all things new. Your enemies are about to watch your table being prepared. But I will not do it while you're still trying to bring them to the feast. This is your line in the sand. This is your moment to say, enough. Enough tears. Enough tolerating abuse. Enough giving chances to those who only steal your peace. Enough staying small for people who fear your growth. I am calling you higher. I am calling you forward. I am calling you out of survival and into supernatural security. But you must move. You must obey. You must believe that this is me speaking. Because this message is not by chance. It's by design. You are reading it because I wanted your spirit to catch fire again. I needed to pull you out of your numbness. I needed to show you that I haven't forgotten. You're not too late. You're not too broken. You're not too messed up. You are exactly where I need you to be. But I won't leave you here. The tears you've cried, I've collected them. The prayers you whispered in the dark, I've answered them. The battles you didn't think you could survive, I've already written your victory. But now it's your move. Obey me and watch how fast things turn. Trust me and see how peace floods your life. Surrender and you will witness the kind of transformation that leaves everyone stunned. But if you ignore this, you will stay stuck in the emotional prison that has been your reality for far too long. You will keep repeating cycles you were meant to break. And you will keep crying about things you could have already healed from. I don't want that for you. I am the God who rescues. I am the God who redeems. I am the God who sends warnings before the breakthrough to test your response. And this is your test. Will you obey or will you delay? Because every delay has a cost. Every skipped instruction has a price. You've already paid enough. You've already lost enough. Now it's time to receive. But this shift cannot come with your silence. Speak. Pray. Declare. Move. Release. I am clearing the path. I am shaking the foundations. I am removing hidden snakes. I am sending divine connections. I am unlocking what's been sealed. I am accelerating what's been delayed. This month will shock you. In the best way. By the time it ends, you will not recognize yourself. You will look around and realize that what used to keep you awake at night no longer has a hold. You will see your phone ring and not feel fear. You will wake up without anxiety. You will breathe deeply and realize you're no longer being choked by emotional trauma. Because I healed you. Because I delivered you. Because I did what no man could do. That is my promise. But it requires your yes. Yes to the unknown. Yes to uncomfortable growth. Yes to painful separation. Yes to your future. You cannot carry old wounds into new blessings. You cannot keep waiting for closure from people I already removed. You cannot keep watering dead things. Let them go. I have something better. I have someone better. I have places that you've only dreamed of, and I'm ready to take you there. But you must stop crying over closed doors and start rejoicing over divine exits. You were never meant to stay in pain forever. You were never designed to carry heartbreak like a badge of honor. I never created you to feel alone, overlooked, and broken. That's not your identity. That's not your ending. That's not your truth. You are loved. You are chosen. You are anointed. You are mine. And no one can take that from you. This is your month of turnaround. This is your season of clarity. This is the moment you'll look back on and say, that was the day everything changed. But only if you don't skip this. It's just for you. I made sure of it. I led you here. I orchestrated it. Because I love you that much. Type Amen to receive this word. If this message hit your spirit deeply, and you feel led, type Amen to seal it. Your tears will be replaced with testimony. 333. God says, this message is for you. Don't try to skip this. A big change is coming into your life, and this month will not end the same way it started. Something has already begun shifting around you in silence. You may not see it yet, but your name is now in the atmosphere of change. And if you ignore this message, you will be the one left crying in the shadows of what should have been. I am sending this now because time is thin. Heaven is moving. And so must you. You have been praying, haven't you? Quietly. Tearfully. Even when no one saw you, I did. Even when your mouth was silent, your soul was screaming. I heard it. I caught it. And I never forgot. The pain you carried privately has been weighed. It has been measured. And I have determined that it is no longer allowed to follow you into the rest of this month. That's why I sent this. That's why you are seeing this. Because I am ready to change the story. This month, yes, this very month, will hold a kind of shift you've never experienced. But only if you move according to what I'm revealing now. Don't ignore this. There is someone watching you who will be stunned by what happens next. You have suffered long enough. You've played the part. You've pretended to be okay. You've forgiven people who never apologized. You've helped people who left you empty. You've prayed for those who hoped to see you fall. But I didn't forget your tears. I didn't forget your silent sacrifices. And now heaven is turning in your favor. Don't try to skip this. The reason this change is necessary is because the pain of where you are is beginning to infect your faith. You smile, but it's hollow. You dream, but it feels distant. You still try, but not like before. You've been carrying weight that was never yours to carry. You've been standing in places I never told you to stand. And I'm not angry, I'm rescuing you. This month will be the month I rescue your future from what was never sent by me. But there is a decision I need from you. Right now. You must let go of what I didn't authorize. That habit. That person. That conversation. That compromise. You must drop it. Because the enemy is using it as an access point to delay your door. You keep wondering why things are stuck. It's because you're still holding hands with something I already judged. You're trying to carry yesterday into tomorrow. And tomorrow is trying to reject it. If you ignore this message, you will keep crying in cycles. You will keep wondering why it never works. You will keep waking up with silent disappointment while pretending to be okay. I love you too much to let you stay here. That's why this word has come. This message is just for you. No one else. You didn't find this by accident. This isn't a coincidence. This is your cry being answered. Your soul has been reaching out, and I'm reaching back. But I'm not just bringing comfort. I'm bringing change. And the change won't wait for your convenience. It is coming with or without your permission. You must choose now, continue crying for what I'm removing, or rejoice in what I'm about to release. Don't try to skip this. The days ahead hold conversations that will shock you. A door you thought was permanently closed is going to swing wide open. A voice from your past is going to try to come back and disrupt your growth. Be very careful who you allow back into your circle during this month. Everyone is not part of your elevation. Some were only assigned to your pain. If you bring them into the promise, they will poison it. That's why this warning is here. Because you are walking into your promise. Whether you feel it or not. Whether it makes sense or not. You are standing at the very edge of the turnaround. And the enemy knows it. That's why you've been so tired. So confused. So distracted. So emotionally overwhelmed. It's not just life, it's war. And heaven is fighting for your outcome.